Hey everyone, I hope you're doing great. I'm back with a brand new video, and that video is going to be an unboxing of a brand new airplane that I got, and it's the Airbus A321neo by Alaska Airlines. Actually, I haven't made a video where I'm talking for a while right now, and actually I remember I did like 11 years or like 12 years ago a video with the Skymarks unboxing, and I recently did an unboxing with the 787-8 from Air Canada, which you can see in the background right there. I do apologize for any issues or grammatical mistakes, by the way. I'm from Greece, so, English is my first language, but whatever. Let's get into the unboxing. Give me one moment. There we go. So here is the packaging. I actually got this model from a really cool website called scalesmodelstore.com. It's a website from the Netherlands, and it's actually quite nice because me as a Greek, I cannot find any any Skymarks models or in general models in Greece, especially in Europe. Like, it's really hard to find them. They are mostly being sold in the United States, especially Skymarks, for example. So let's get into this. This actually, it took 7 days to arrive here. I'm usually okay with FedEx, but this time there was a bit of a delay. To give you an example, the model should start from the Netherlands, then move to the Italian hub from FedEx, and then come over here to Greece. But this time, for some reason, it started from the Netherlands, then it went to Italy, and then it went to France for some unknown reason. It went to a village called Marignan, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and then it came back to Italy, and then it arrived in Greece. So it took a while to arrive here. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. This is the box. It's a solid pack for having like a Skymarks model, I feel like, as you can see right there. Really nice. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of this. So like I said, I got this from Scales Model Store. It's quite a nice website for models. In fact, it's one of the only websites that are selling Skymarks models in a good price, because like I searched other websites for this model, and for other models as well, and they only have like 1 or 2 models, or it's either that or their shipping expenses, their shipping costs are way too expensive to even bother getting them, So I chose FedEx. I mean, in general, I'm okay with FedEx. If the model was arriving a bit sooner, I'll be much happier, but still. It's just 15 euros when it comes to shipment, and yeah. I mean, I found some other stores that sell Skymarks, but they are in the UK, and since UK is not part of Europe anymore, and I mean, they have their own currency, and they have the Brexit situation going on. I'm not sure if getting models from the UK would be good enough, but anyway, here is the receipt, I guess, that they are showing. You can see the logo of the store here, scalesmodelstore.com. Again, a really, really good store from the Netherlands. This is the packaging. Again, it's nice, but I was expecting some sort of bubble wrap, just as a extra precaution measure, to keep the model safe. They have added a lot of those things though. So this is the model right there. There's nothing else on the box. Right, so here is the model. Now, here's how it looks, by the way. Let me give you some cool shots of it, hopefully you can see it. The typical Skymarks, boxes and stuff. Now, this is one more thing, and by the way, it says here that it's a licensed product by Airbus, which is really, really cool, actually. One more thing that I really don't understand is that when I'm getting models from this store, the packaging is not like, can you see this here? It doesn't have like a duct tape or something here to keep the model safe. So this can easily open during transportation, but oh well, as long as the model is not damaged in any way, in any shape or form, we should be fine. And it was the same with the Air Canada 787, but the model was in a perfect shape, so I cannot blame Scale Model Store for that, maybe it was like a transportation issue, I don't know. But anyway, let me get some photos and I will be right back. Alrighty. Let's move on to the unboxing of the main attraction over here. That is supposed to be an A321neo. So let's get into it. So this is the main fuselage of the airplane, as you can see right there. Alaska Airlines. I really know. I don't know I can't remember their old livery, but I really like this livery. I think it's a new one actually. I love the combination of the colors here. You have a blue, a light blue, and some sort of yellowish. Actually, not yellow, some sort of like greenish kind of color there. Really, really nice. I've been to A321s before actually, and the local airline that we have in Greece, our flagship carrier Aegean Airlines, they recently got a huge order of A321 XLRs and LRs for like trips to India for some reason. They will expand their network and stuff. This is the usual nitty-gritty of like the Skymarks box. You have like this some sort of ad, I guess, where you can see their other models and stuff. And this here are some just basic instructions how you can build the airplane. The assembly instructions, for some reason, it's showing a 747 and a British Aerospace 146-8, an MD-90, but no A321 for some reason, but okay. I guess that's just random. This is the stand right there. Oops, hold on. There we go. Alaska Airlines. This is on a scale of 1 to 150, not 1 to 200, like the 787. I guess that's because the A321 is obviously much shorter, so that's why the scale becomes shorter as well, so that the model is big as well, you know. Anyway, let's put the stand on the side. There we go. So these are the engines. Yep, they do look like a brand new Neo engines, not like the old CFM or V2500. I think this is how it's called. I'm not sure, but these are the engines. And these are the wings. You see, very beautiful wings with a nice winglet detail, which hopefully you can see. I mean, compared to like the video that I made like 11 years ago, my camera is much better now, so it should focus, hopefully. But anyway, I actually have the Realme 14 Plus Pro right now for recording this video. So yeah, it's a really cool phone. I recently got it, and it was a nice upgrade from my previous Redmi Note 8 Pro. So this is the stand. And these are the elevators, horizontal stabilizers and stuff. Now, here's how they look like. Pretty neat, if you ask me, actually. Let me get the other part of this plastic right there. Oops, hold on. There we go. And these are the engines. I'm not exactly sure what kind of engines they are. Are they the brand new Pratt & Whitney, or I'm not exactly sure which engines this model fits. It has, so yeah. Here's how the engines look like. Obviously, they are much smaller compared to the 787 engines, but still, they do spin, and they are having a really nice quality build on them. first engine, and this is the second engine as well. Let's get the wings off the plastic tray over there and move it to the side. And let's start assembling this. Let's start actually with the tail first. I think this is how it goes. I'm not sure. Probably, yeah. It says, I mean, you can see that. I don't know if you can see that, but it says 2, so it's labeled. Let's go 1. Nice. Simple push fit. And 2. There we go. That's the tail done. Time to put the engines on the wing. Again, it's labeled. You can see it says there 2. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it says 2 there, which is nice. You know where exactly you can, the order where you can put the engines and stuff. So let's just go ahead and put the engines there. There we go, an easy fit. Let me get my scissors out of the way, by the way. And let's move on to the other wing. Nice push fit again, there we go. Let's assemble the wings onto the airplane. I always try to be very careful on how I'm doing this because I don't want to put too much force in it, but sometimes it might not fit very well, so you just have to jerk it around. There we go. The second wing was much easier. I'm having a bit of an issue with this one. I have to be very careful on how I should put it. There we go. That should do it. Nice and neat. So here's how the model looks so far without the stand. Really nice detail on this one, by the way, guys. Let's put it on the stand. There we go. I'm still kind of iffed about that wing not being able to fit very nicely, actually. But I really don't want to overexert, like put too much pressure on it. So I think it's really nice how it is so far. And yeah, here is the model. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. It feels really nice to go back. I feel like I'm going back on time with the Skymarks models, you know. And I had definitely had a really nice time unboxing this one and getting it ready to put into the small collection that I started. Actually, I already have like an Alaska Airlines A340 that I got like a lot of years ago. But yeah, this collection is growing steadily with the 787 and the A321 right now. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe and tune in for more videos, not just unboxing videos, drone videos from Greece and other travel videos or stuff like that that I might do. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I will take right now some photos and some like B-roll shots, however you call them. I think this is how you call them, with the airplane, and put some music in the background and stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye, and take care of yourselves.